Well, hello there, everybody. It'll be a few moments here. These guys will finish up with practice, and then we'll get back to the action here with the ECRS PAC Contractors Modified Madness coming your way here from USA. It won't be long. This is the guy that everybody is out to beat here. The top dog in this series, taking Daniel from last season. They'll see if they can put it out in front of him. A lot of other fast drivers out here tonight as well. We'll see all of these guys get to going here shortly. It won't be long, yeah. It won't be long, yeah. Little Beatles there. We'll get going here. Like they said, it won't be long. These guys are finishing up qualifying now. Got a little under 4 minutes here remaining until we get down to the dirty. Get underway with the racing here tonight. USA International Speedway. Well, Kim, what's going on? Glad to see you in the chat. She's cheering on that 0774 47 740 machine there up the Red Rocket. Scott Schroeder. Hopefully you're doing all right. On the top of the board right now, Daniel Hutchkins. Tyler Hunt sitting there now, taking over that top spot. Let's check in with that. Number 20 there, whipping it around. Tyler still sitting up there. Wyatt Sapp getting into second place there. Anthony's cheering on Stillwell, and Dylan Hutchkins cheering on that number 2 of Daniel. See who winds out on top. Look at this. Taylor Gentry putting it into P3 now. These guys got about 2 minutes remaining. It is gonna be a fun one tonight. That's always guaranteed. I'll tell you what, real quick, if your kids are back to school, maybe they're doing the e-learning thing, you know, all that fun stuff. They're tearing up the house. Well, check out PAC Contractors. Seriously, guys, if you're in that North Carolina area and you need some help around the house, something done, PAC Contractors, they're going to get it done for you. Give them a holler there. PAC Contractors, the official sponsor here of the ECRS. Kyle Ely putting it into the pole position now. Under a minute now remains. These guys will get it going. Get it underway here tonight. I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you? Let me know there in the comments section who you're cheering for tonight. Some of these people already have. I want to know who you're watching. Who are you tuning in for today? It's always fun. It's always a good time here at the ECRS, East Coast Racing Series. They got the modifieds here on Tuesdays. We go and have some fun in the trucks on Thursdays. Randy's cheering on Gentry. Let's see what you can do, Taylor. As we are underway now, let's see how many heats we got going here tonight. Looks like we're going to have 3 heats on the line. See how it lines up exactly. Who gets it all done here tonight? Kyle Ely on the top of the board here on this one. Got AJ Fusco second, Wyatt Sapp in third, Pat O'Brien in fourth, Rocco Stallone fifth, Jackson Casper in sixth, Randy Cornwell seventh, and the 07 74 47 740 Scott Schroeder, the Red Rocket, back there in eighth. Frankie's cheering on Taylor and Tegan. It's like a little sitcom. It's the Taylor and Tegan hour here. Let's see these guys whip it around here. It's gonna be fun. I said that I can guarantee. These guys are just about ready to get it underway, and it looks like we're taking three advancing here. Frankie going to throw in Scott there. Rennie know who's those fast people are. She knows how to pick them there. They are about to get this one underway here. They're excited. I'm excited. I hope you are as well. We are about to go green flag racing here. USA International Speedway. ECRS PAC Contractors. Modified Madness. We're about to throw it down and have a good old time. Thank you again for joining. There it is. The green flag is out. We are racing here. That's 7 of Kyle Ely pushing hard there, getting away from these guys early. You got the 58 of AJ Fusco getting around the 12 of Wyatt Sapp there. Wyatt gonna attack on the top there. I'll have to, yes, I will. 12 of Wyatt Sapp gonna try to get back around Fusco here. Look behind those guys, and Cornwell's trying to make his way up. We got some problems there with Pat O'Brien. Looks like Scott Schroeder heading into the pits there as well. As these guys come around to that halfway mark, we're going to take a look real quick and see what happened here real quick at the start of the race as they came into that first turn. The 07, nowhere to go. Where are you going? Nowhere. Nowhere. Go back out to Kyle Ely. He's taking off with it. In that third place, you got Wyatt Sapp in between those guys, AJ Fusco. So those are the guys that will transfer right now if it stays like this. We got 4 laps of action here remaining. Can this 12 catch the 58 here of AJ Fusco? Time will tell. Randy's going to try to reel it in, do everything he can to get into that transfer spot. You don't want to work hard. You want to work smart here, especially when transferring through. You want to try to do everything you can to use as little effort as possible there. Kyle pushing hard and smooth out in front. And we are about down to 2 laps to go here. Cornwell catching up, making some ground here. Let's see if he can make a run out and around the 12 of Wyatt Sapp here. There he goes. He's dodging, dipping, ducking, and diving as the white flag is flying. We are underway with that ButtKicker Gamer 2 white flag. Final lap out here. Feel what you've been missing. Immerse yourself in the game with that ButtKicker Gamer 2. Wyatt Sapp gonna hold on to maybe just barely holding on to that transfer spot there. Kyle Ely doing it with ease. AJ Fusco second. Wyatt Sapp, like I said, just narrowly holding on to that third place transfer spot here. Gonna shake him up here for the second of 3 heats here tonight. Tegan Daigneault going to start on the pole of this one. Chris Downing next to him. Taylor Gentry in third. Chase Pierce in fourth. Ryan Stillwell fifth. David Dunwoody in sixth. Brent Allen seventh. And no one other than our good buddy here at Checkers and Wreckers, Kyle Westwood, back in P8. See how they shake them up here on this one. It'll be a fun one for sure. Thank you all for tuning in to CWTV Checkers and Wreckers Television. We're having a good old time as always. And that's what you're going to get. You're going to get a good old time. Hopefully you guys starting off the weekend okay. Doing all right. Rennie wants you to hold them off, Taylor. You got to hold them off. He'll do everything he can to do so here tonight. We will watch these guys burn it down here. It's going to be a fun one for sure. Again, thank you so much for tuning in and having a good old time with us here tonight with the PAC Contractors Modified Madness here with the ECRS. Pace car about to make his way off. We are about to go racing here. Let's take a look at the weather as it was 84, so it's going to Get a little cooler here tonight, dropping a degree here. The track temp not far off of the air temp here tonight either, so interesting there for the grip there on the track is taking Daniel and field. Get going. Down and going to stick right to the top side there. Taylor Gentry holding close and steady there in third. Chase Pierce going to get around him. Going to battle for it. Everything he's got at least. See if he can hold on to it. Chase Pierce does get out in front of Taylor. Puts that bumper in front. And he is rocking and rolling right now. Whoo! Oh, Taylor looping it there with Brent. Then get into it. Let's see what happened real quick. We are cautionless here. Watching that 32. Oh! Looked like both. It was like synchronized spinning. Saw the 32. Not sure what happened to Taylor there, unfortunately. But like we said, no cautions here in these heats. They keep it moving. They save the heats for later. Oh, whoopsie. Absolutely, Rennie. Dagan's out there doing a good job right now, and he is the man to catch. Dagan's the guy that everybody wants to beat here in this modified series. We got 4 laps of action here remaining. It's always fun here. These guys having a blast out here. It's fun for us. It's fun for them. Hopefully, it's fun for you as well. Knocking off another lap here. 3 to go. Downing trying to pull him in, but at this point, you got to stay safe as well and just try to do everything you can to transfer on and make a solid running here in the feature event here later. 2 laps now remain. These guys pretty spread out at the moment. Lined up. We'll see if anybody makes a quick run here for positioner. If they stay spread out like this, nothing wrong with that. You just got to keep it safe here on the white flag. That ButtKicker Gamer 2. Final lap taking Daniel. Looking like he's going to take this one. Just got to make it through this final set of turns clean, and he is good to go. Tegan winning this one. Chris Downing second. Chase Pierce going to transfer there in third. Ryan Stillwell, Kyle Westwood making his way up to fifth. Dave Dunwoody in sixth. Taylor Gentry seventh. And Brent Allen finishing out eighth in this one. Going to move through to the third and final heat here tonight. Tyler Hunt on the pole here. Got Timothy Trowbridge starting next to him. Robert Nestor in fourth. I'm sorry, after Timothy. In third is Daniel Hutchkins. Robert Nestor in fourth there. Dave Hunt fifth. Casey Gilchrist in sixth. Charles Knob Chuckles in seventh. And Matt Constant in eighth. Chuckles, I'm looking at you. I'm checking you out. See how that 77 does here tonight. As they're going to make their way around and get the fun going in this final heat here tonight. Look inside one of these cockpit here. Not much to see. Pretty limited view here with these machines. And let's go inside to Timothy's on the outside here. He likes to keep it interesting. We'll see what he can do here. About to fire off here. Always like looking in and giving a different perspective. Maybe you've never played. Maybe you've never seen the inside of a modified. Well, here it is. And you'll see what it's like to navigate through on a start here. through the eyes of Timothy Trowbridge. Bill Cook in the house. What's going on? How you doing today, sir?
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out and underway. Trowbridge on that top side, making through that shift there and gonna hold steady. You can hear him get back on it. Looks like he is clear now. Doesn't take long, and Trowbridge out to the front in front of Tyler Hunt there. Little jump he had there. Watch Dave Hunt now in fourth, try to reel in Daniel Hutchins. He's going to the low side. He's going to get that one. Going to put the bumper out in front. We got some spinning in the back with the number 11, number 91, Matt the Cat. Whoopsie. Kind of been a pretty much guarantee that somebody's going to get into it here in the back, so we'll see if this plays into factor here come the feature event here tonight. We cross the line. We got 5 laps to go. Timothy Trowbridge in that 74 machine still out in front of the number 20, but for how long is that number 20 is starting to close that gap there, and Dave Hunt getting into that third spot. He's going to try to reel those guys in as well. It's going to be an exciting finish to this heat here. They'll cross the line. 4 laps to go. Tyler Hunt getting into the wall there just a hair on the exit of that turn 4. See if he can keep it steady, keep it rolling here. Did a good job so far holding on to Tim, not letting him get too far out there. Trowbridge closing up the gap here between himself and Mr. Matt Constant in front. We'll get back into that cockpit here. You can see him getting on the wheel there, really pushing it. Whoa, Matt's going to drop in front. What are you doing? What are you doing? You got to be careful. Whoopsie. Trowbridge out in front here. He's going to cross the line. He'll get that white flag. ButtKicker Gamer 2, feel what you've been missing. Immerse yourself in the game. It's the final lap here. Trowbridge going to try to hold off Hunt here. Do everything. You got Hunt and Hunt. The number 20 going around. Dave Hunt in the 67. Going to take that place. Let's see. Casey Gilchrist going to get around him. There was a huge gap there. But Daniel Hutchins on the prowl. He's going to send it square into that 26. He's getting it. He's using him as the brake, and he's transferring on there. That was a little rough on that last one. 3 guys moving forward. Timothy Trowbridge, Dave Hunt, Daniel Hutchins. Get it there. 26 and Gilchrist showing his displeasure. He's a little upset. You guys going to move on now to the consolation here. We'll see. Looks like 7 will transfer through into this here from the consolation. Top 7 moving on. Randy Cornwell, you're going to be the pole setter in this one. Ryan Stillwell in second. Casey Gilchrist third. Jackson Casper, in fourth. Kyle Westwood in fifth. In sixth is Tyler Hunt. Seventh, Rocco Stallone. David Dunwoody in eighth. Matt Constant ninth. Scott Schroeder in 10th. Taylor Gentry 11th. Charles Knob in 12th. Pat O'Brien in 13th. Brent Allen 14th and Robert Nestor 15th. Not sure what that commotion was for a minute. We got 3 laps in this consolation. Whoopsie. Sure they're hearing something here. It's going to be a quick one here tonight. Got to go home and eat some lunch. It's going to be a quick ball game here today, boys. Going to go home, get some lunch. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. If you're a Hollywood fan back in the day, that's a big one. We will watch as 7 guys, 3 laps. It's a dash here to the feature. Pace car making his way off. Randy Cornwell Ryan Stillwell ready to get this field going. You gotta be careful. These are gonna be some nasty laps here as Rocco Stallone in that 44 gonna hold on steady. We got a yellow here. Stillwell sending it around there. Whoopsie. Green, white, checkered here early in this one. Take a different view here and see what... God. Ooh. Two guys, one spot. You know the rest. Randy Cornwell in the lead at the moment. Casey Gilchrist in second. Jackson Casper third. Kyle Westwood in fourth. Gilchrist falling back. So Gilchrist going to take the penalty for that one. Cornwell, Casper, Westwood, Hunt, and Stallone. Gentry, Dunwoody round out the transfers here for this one. Should be getting back to the nitty-gritty here soon. Still got a couple to go. See if we get the one to go this time by. Pace car gonna make his way off of the field. And we will be back to green. Just a few short moments now.
Green.
Green flag back out in the air here. See if these guys can keep it going here around this time. Woo! And a single car up there. We got the white flag waving now. Final lap out in the air. ButtKicker Gamer 2. Immerse yourself in the game and feel what you've been missing. David Dunwoody sitting in that transfer spot right now in that 28 machine. Not sure if Pat O'Brien can get to the backside or if this one, in fact, does. David Dunwood, he's going to take it. Going to get that transfer spot. It does. It belongs to him. You got Randy Cornwell, Jackson Casper, Kyle Westwood, Taylor Gentry, Tyler Hunt, Rocco Stallone, and David Dunwoody rounding out the transfer spots here. 5-minute warm-up here. I'll be right back with you guys. Couple words from the sponsors here in the meantime.
Who was desperate enough to get some wagers in on the Marbula 1 marble races? We've been with sports for so long, I know I was. But this week, we're in for a treat with 3 of the 4 major sports back in action. MLB, NBA, and NHL all have resumed play. And with no fans in the stands, we're taking advantage of some of these early game lines with MyBookie. Plus, MyBookie just brought back the deposit match bonus, so you can grab yourself some extra cash to build up that bankroll. And the best part is, when you roll with MyBookie, it's simple. You bet, you win, they pay. There's a reason I tell people to visit MyBookie, and that's because it's the only online sportsbook that asks the questions you and your friends actually want to put money on. Are Giannis Antetokounmpo's Bucks a lock to represent the East in the finals? Who's going to average more points, LeBron or Kawhi? Debating your buds is cool and all, but I'd much rather throw down some cash to see who's right. But truth be told, I'll bet on anything. That's why I'm pumped the MLB and NHL are back in action too. Lines, prop bets, futures, MyBookie's got them all. Trust me, this is the only place you want to be putting money down this season. Join today and MyBookie will match your first deposit dollar for dollar up to $1,000. Just enter promo code BWSports1 when signing up. Remember, at MyBookie, the terms are simple. You bet, you win, they pay. Who was desperate enough to get some wagers in on the Marbula 1 marble races? We've been with sports for so long, I know I was. But this week, we're in for a treat with 3 of the 4 major sports back in action. MLB, NBA, and NHL all have resumed play. And with no fans in the stands, we're taking advantage of some of these early game lines with MyBookie. Plus, MyBookie just brought back the deposit.
These guys are finishing up now, and they'll be gritting up to get this race underway here. It's about to happen. 60 laps. About to head your way as Kyle Ely going to start on the pole of this one. Next to Kyle, you got Tegan Daigneault, Timothy Trowbridge in third. AJ Fusco sitting in fourth. Fifth is Chris Downing. Sixth, Dave Hunt. Wyatt Sapp in seventh. Chase Pierce in eighth. Daniel Hutchins in ninth. Randy Cornwell, 10th. Jackson Casper in 11th. Kyle Westwood, 12th. Taylor Gentry, 13th. Tyler Hunt in 14th. Rocco Stallone sitting 15th. And back in 16th, we got David Dunwoody. Let's see who gets it done here tonight. Who's going to take away the number 1 spot here in the ECRS PAC Contractors Modified Madness. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. I do. I can't thank each and every one of you enough for coming out and having a good old time with us. We're just some good old boys. Thank you, Jeffrey Miller. You got a pick here? You got a pick on these guys? You a fan of any of the drivers out here? You just tuning in for fun? Either way, appreciate you. Thank you for hopping out and tuning in, having a good old time with us. It's always fun. I can't say that enough here with the ECRS. Here on CWTV, we like to have fun. We like to party. He's cheering on Chase. Go Chase Pierce. Get that checkered flag. That's what he's saying. Green flag is out. We're going to take that one first. These guys are racing here with the ECRS. Watch them sling it into that first set of turns. They keep it steady so far. Getting awfully close there. See if they can keep it clean. Nope. That looked a little rough there at the start. Let's see what exactly went down there and get a little closer to the action. That all went down here early. Early. Looks like maybe the 12 on your screen. Let's see who that is out here. Wyatt Sapp. Let's see what happened there. What got him turned around. Head up to the bird's eye view. See what we got going on up here. You got a little assistance there in the back. A little push. He's good to go. He keeps it clean. Keeps it going. He's got Fusco in front of him there. Whoa, gets a little extra help into the 67 there of Dave Hunt. Unfortunate there for Dave. And we are sitting behind the... Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate the compliments there. Kyle Ely gonna try to stay out in front and keep this one moving as he gets that early yellow flag here. Lap 4 now of 60. They'll keep it going, and we will see who it's going to be here. Sometimes it's got to happen, unfortunately. But sometimes you see the early one happen, and it keeps it maybe a little cleaner throughout the rest of them. Or maybe it just makes it worse throughout the entire time. You never know. You never know what it's going to be. I can tell you what, though. The track is going to be calling PAC Contractors because they need a wall. That one just got taken down. It went down because they fought the wall and the wall won. Yeah, they did. I believe that, Matt. How did you get in? Like at the scrape of an inch there, just a scrape of a fingernail you got in. I don't see how you make it. Single clap, Matt. Clap on. Clap off. We are about to go back to green flag racing here. He's the clapper. I'm going to watch these guys take it back here as the pace car is going to make his way off. The green flag is out. Excuse me there. I apologize. Kyle Ely getting out in front there. Going to push it out in front of Tegan Timothy and Downing there. Those guys staying in line. Fusco trying to reel in. Tegan out in front of him. They make it around that lap. Let's see if they can keep it steady. As you just almost got to wait for him to kind of spread out, and these guys just need to save what they got, be patient, and they can really keep this one moving. As that looks like it is what is happening now. They start to line it up a little more as they're pushing, but they keep it clean this way here and really have to think of when and if they can make that pass before they just hop on it now. Being too wide. You don't want to do that here at USA for too long. Obviously, tire is going to play a factor. No doubt about that. Corey, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Kyle still out in front here by about 0.3. He's got those 3 behind him, though. Timothy, Chris, and Tegan right in line there. They are trying to hold right on with each other. Back in the back under here, we got some guys going at it as Wyatt Sapp trying to get around Randy Cornwell here. Wyatt working the low side, Randy up top there. Back up front, Downing looking to the low side of Trowbridge. See if he holds on to that here. We'll hop into the car here with Chris Downing, that world-renowned tap dancer. See what he's got as he's trying to hunt down second and first here, Timothy and Kyle. See what he can do as that wheel, it is loose. You can see how loose that car is. Watch him here through the turns. Trying to hold on to it. He has got to be white-knuckling that wheel. These guys just having an absolute blast with it here today. Again, thank you for tuning in to CWTV. We appreciate each and every one of you. I can't say that enough. It's so much fun watching these races with you guys. It is. We're watching as Tegan gonna get around Downing now. Tegan Daigneault into third place. Getting out around Downing. Let's see the gap between himself and Trowbridge. He's got a decent thing there going. Timothy does. He taps the wall there, which is going to allow these guys to really get back up into it there. Head back and watch the leader for a moment, that number 7. As he is pushing, trying to put a little gap between himself and Mr. Trowbridge here. Go back to David Dunwoody in the 28 machine. He's trying to hold off the 2 of Daniel Hutchins now. Hutchins going to look to the low side of Dunwoody. These guys are side by side. Dunwoody going to make it out of the turn in front, though, using that momentum. They got Taylor Gentry in front of them there. Go back into Tegan as he's making a gap here between himself and Timothy as they go around Kyle Westwood there, unfortunately for Kyle. Not usually in the modifieds, but getting caught up in that first lap madness. That's why we call it modified madness, but they kept it clean ever since. They keep it moving, and these things are so much fun to watch. They're so much fun to drive, really. If you ever hop in them in the sim here, it's a absolute blast. You got to come in and join the fun if you can. Let's take a look here at the weather as it's down another degree to 82 there. That 28 machine of David Dunwoody going to sail it under Taylor Gentry. Gentry there. Let's see. He's in 9th. That was a battle for 8th there. 28 machine of David Dunwoody on a roll here. Chase Pierce in that 17 machine trying to close up the gap between himself and that 58 of AJ Fusco. Looks like Downing holding steady, but Tyler Hunt in that 20 machine has a little pressure from Fusco, but gets away there. So Fusco losing a little bit of ground through that last set of turns there. Downing falling back a little from Trowbridge in the meantime, and Daniel getting around Trowbridge into second and closing in on the leader, Kyle Ely. All happening so quick here. Daniel Hutchins getting inside there, going to try to make the run here on Taylor Gentry. Can he get around Taylor in the 53 machine? This is a battle for P9 here. See if he can do it. Doing everything he can to get out around. You can tell he wants to make the move, but he wants to make sure he is clean doing so. He's got some guys behind him. You sling it here, and you'd be in a world of hurt. Might not have some guys very happy with you. Westwood going to keep it up to that top side there. He is not having fun out there in this one. He wants another day. Like I said, not a normal modified driver. One of the top drivers, though, in the truck, so it just goes to show you how much different some of these cars can be out for these guys. Kyle, top of the line in cups, top of the line in trucks, does really good job across the board there. But in these modifieds, he's mid-pack right now. Competition level in these Whalen modifieds just extreme here in this level. Tegan Daniel trying to hunt down Kyle Ely up in the front. I'm not taking pics. I don't know what you're saying. It's a freeze frame. You don't see the subliminal message. Are you wanting a chocolate chip cookie right now? It's a scientific experiment, Matthew. Kyle Ely in the front. Doing a great job right now. You wonder if they have enough fuel to make it an entire race, and if these tires will hold up here at USA. As Timothy here starting to fall back, so either trying to get some heat out of the tires or he is falling off, and those bad boys are pushing now. So exactly, see, you want a cookie? I've done my job. I have done my job. The Keebler elves will be there in a moment. Thank you very much. Come again. Look at Daniel Hutchins here. Gonna battle David Dunwoody for P8 now. These two doing a stellar job here. Cornwell catching up to Stallone in the 44. Both of those guys getting on to Taylor's backside here as well. We are halfway through this one now. 31 of 60, and most of it green flag racing. Had that early caution, and since then we are clean. We are good to go as the 22. Gonna put it to the low side now of Rocco Stallone. He's gonna get out and around him. He's good to go. Check back into Tegan as he is closing in now to Kyle. He is right on the bumper now. Tegan gonna look for the lead here anytime. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. What a driver here in this 31 machine. It doesn't matter where he starts. He always finds his way up to the front here in this ECRS PAC Contractors modified series here. What a showing here by both the leader here currently in the 7 of Kyle Ely and the 31 of Tegan Daño, working that top side, shooting it down there to the bottom, trying to gain a little bit of momentum, following the leader through the turns, making sure he is clean to go. Oh, they connect. They keep it going. There, we got a yellow. Let's see what happens here. Well, let's go back. Let's take a look at the bird's eye view there and see what happened between the two up front. As Tegan was closing in. It just looks like he gets right to the backside, just barely. And what a save there by the 7. Such a gap. He was still in third after that spin. Timothy going to take the lead, though. Let's take one more look here. Flip it back. And we're back here. Let's see. Again, just let's go from the back here of the 7. Tegan closing up and whoopsie. Around he goes. What a catch there. It's like the Sullivan spin and win. Tyler Hunt in the front. Not sure. Oh, okay. Everybody going in up front there, Timothy. Tyler Hunt going to stay out. Cornwell going to stay out. Kyle heading in there as well. So these guys going to head on out of pit lane here. Let these guys get situated a little bit, and we will get you an update on where everybody stands here at the moment. Here's a did you know fact for the number 74. I may have said this before, but did you know that number 74 will be, well, one of the few that will actually get to see the Indianapolis 500 live? That is correct. The number 74, Timothy Trowbridge, will actually see the Indianapolis 500 live. Why? Well, because he's on the AJ Foyt team there with Dalton Collette and Tony Kanaan, those guys, Charlie Kimball. So just in a kind of an interesting fact there. His weeks are going to get a little busy. What do you think? I'd say he's about to get a little swamped. I'm extremely jealous, Matt. What do you think? See if we get the one to go this time by We got 20 laps to go here. They'll be quick. They will go like nothing here. We get the 1 to go. And we will see who gets it done here. And they're going to take the green flag. We are back to racing here at the ECRS PAC Contractors Modified Madness. That's 7 of Kyle Ely going to take off and get out in front of Timothy Trowbridge. Well, let's keep an eye on the rest of the field. Make sure they make it through these first sets of turns cleanly. As we got some battling near the back with Tegan. Going to work his way around there, try to get himself back up to the front. Scott, what you got to say about USA?
5 races in a row. 5 races, that's all I'm going to say.
It's going to 14-1 next week. We'll see. Maybe we can break the streak here next week. But, hey, so far so good. Oh, baby. So we're going to have another yellow here. But so far, so good here in this feature. Can't complain too much in this one.
Been a pretty good race. These guys did have a really long green flag run there before we bunched everything back up. And you know what they say, caution's precautions.
Absolutely. Looks like Taylor going to get... let's go up to the bird's eye view here. Talk about a magnet here. The 53 has been one lately. Ooh, looks like the car behind him just tried to sneak on in, and that is going to end Tegan's night as well, I believe. Yes, he's going to take some pretty big damage.
Have a passer in this league, so.
Yeah, I would think Tegan probably took his on that last one. Oh, no, he was clear.
Yeah, he just barely got in the back of the other. I wouldn't think he would have took it.
So he should be okay there. Let's talk about the leader here in this number 7. Where did this guy come from?
New guy to the league, really high I rating. He had practiced with us in a recruitment race and asked to join, and we allowed it, and seems to be very, very stout here.
Absolutely. The field always very competitive here in the ECRS PAC Contractors Modified Madness Series. Scott, I know it's maybe not the best night for you, but like I said, overall for the league, you got to be happy with a solid race here so far tonight. Hopefully we can get some green flag laps put down for this finish here.
Yeah, hopefully they'll finish it under caution. They got about 14 laps left to go here, so be a good show here if they can finish under caution.
Absolutely. Thank you again, Scott.
See you, Tommy boy.
That was the 0774 477 40 74 machine of Scott Schroeder there. The Red Rocket. Oh, very. Like I said, man, very jealous. See who gets it done here. Has Tegan in 8th. I'm going to have a hard time to push back here. Taylor behind him in 9th. Looks like the top 10 there with Chase Pierce rounding that out is the cars that are on the lead lap here tonight. Let's see if the lights turn out. Thomas, thank you for the follow. That was a little bit ago. Appreciate it. Still got a couple to go here. Sorry about that. They are out. They are underway here. Kyle Ely, Timothy Trowbridge get burning out there. They pushing. Trowbridge can't stay right back to Kyle after these fresh sets of rubber put on. New tires may be the winning factor for that number 7 here. They all got him, but he may be the best on that fresh set here. Keeping that wide view, making sure everybody's going to stay clean here. Looks good so far. We'll kick it to that battle up in the front here. So we got some battling back in the midfield. Let's go back there, see what we got going on. Is Tegan in that 31 going to try to work his way around? He's got the 28 and the 22 in front of him. David Dunwoody in the 28. The 22 of Randy Cornwell on the low side of him. Now one back. Tegan taking a victim back and into 5th. David Dunwoody now to the low side of Tegan. What's Tegan going to do here? He's going to slow down because we got a yellow flag back out in the air. Let's see what happened. What was the cause for the pause here? Is the 20 going to send her spinning there? Tyler Hunt. Let's see what happened there. What caused it all to occur? Looks like the 2 of Daniel Hutchins was the one there next to him on the low side. Oh, the 20 going to throttle out of that turn and throttle into a couple people there, unfortunately. And we are going to probably be right on the cusp of a 3-lap restart here. We'll see how many, in fact, we'll get here. We'll keep an eye on that pace car. Hello there, Mr. Stevens. I think what happened there is they gave Tegan the EOL. Tegan may have said that was me, so they gave the spot back to the 7 there, Frankie. And we'll see here as the 7, the 74 here will get it back underway. Still got a couple to go. I apologize. A couple turns to go as we're about to fire away. Green flag racing now. And we are back underway. And we got 3 laps of action now to go. The 7, the 74 going to fight for the win here. 28 trying to close up into the 58 here of AJ Fusco. They're going to get close to touching there. Tegan getting close there on the low side. 2 laps to go. Oh, Tegan getting into the backside of the 28 there. Tegan going around. And we got a green-white checkered here. Whoopsie. Get into each other there and there. Taking around into Cornwell. Into the 20 of Tyler Hunt. And that will be the end for Tegan here tonight. Kyle gonna creep up into 8th. So Kyle let me try that again. Reel that one back in. Kyle keeps on moving up. Kyle keeps on moving on up. He's moving on up. Looking at a top 5. He's gonna keep pushing and see if he can get him. Kyle Ely in the front. Timothy Trowbridge, AJ Fusco, David Dunwoody, Taylor Gentry, Chase Pierce, Daniel Hutchkins, Kyle Westwood, and Randy Cornwell round out the lead lap cars. He felt it on that one. For sure. Still got the lights on the pace car. I mean, we got a couple yet to go here. We'll keep our eye on the field here, stacking up for this green-white checkered finish. www.bwsports1.com for all of your sporting needs. That's boys over at Black and White Sports. That's us over at Checkers and Records. That's Super Kicking It with Steven. The new W, I should say wrestling. I'm just so used to it being W. I was going to say the old name, too. I won't even go there. Super Kicking It with Steven. He knows all that. August 22nd, the night before the 500. Check him out. www.bwsports1.com. We're about to get fired back and underway here. There goes the pace car. Green-white checkered about to. Whoa, they stack them up there a little back behind the leaders. Green-white checkered underway. The 7 getting out to another good jump. Trowbridge in the 74 going to try to keep him there, but we got some action back here. Taylor getting a little loose. He holds on to it, though. What a save by Taylor Gentry there. Keeping moving. AJ Fusco move on there in 3rd. And we are under that white flag, that ButtKicker Gamer 2. Kyle Ely in that 7 machine, looking like he is going to take this one to victory lane here. Trowbridge in second. Gonna follow him. We'll follow third here with AJ Fusco. David Dunwoody, Chase Pierce having a great finish there. Top 5. In 6th, Daniel Hutchins. Kyle Westwood making it up to 7th. Randy Cornwell in 8th. Tegan in 9th. Rocco Stallone 10th. What a run here tonight. Thank you all for joining. Let's talk to these top 3 finishers and see what they got to say here. As he makes his way in. They're fighting for that. Let's see. Here, we'll go talk to the top 3 here tonight. AJ Fusco, the first of the 3 here. Mr. Fusco, do you have a copy, sir?
I got you.
He's got me. How do you feel after tonight?
Amazing. I can't believe I'm back in the top 3. New paint job, some new speed. I'm pretty happy with that.
There you go. It came in a combo package there, but man, you were side-by-side action. It seemed like all night. It didn't matter where you were in the field. It seemed like you were going to be next to somebody. And boy, oh boy, you get through that long green flag stint, and we kind of muddy it up a little with some yellows, but it keeps all the excitement here at the end. Go through that last restart with us.
I'm so happy that I had my teammate, Mr. Dunwoody, on my outside. We were able to get clear, and he just was going to block for me the whole way through and make sure I got a top 3. But I can't thank him enough for tonight.
Well, there you go. Sometimes it takes a little friend there, you know. You got a friend in me. That's what David was saying today, is maybe he didn't have the speed. What was he, just a little far behind you, didn't have what it took to get around you, or what was going on there?
He had the speed. I think he was just being courteous, helping me through, and I'm happy he did.
That's a better guy than I am, because I'll tell you what, teammates are not when it comes to the line. I want to finish ahead of you. So you got to give old David Dunwoody some credit there. Congrats to you, Mr. Fusco, in that 58 machine, man. A solid run. Did you think you had a top 3 car all night?
Well, I had a top 5, and towards the end, I was thinking, holy crap, this might happen again. So I'm ecstatic to be back.
I can hear the smile on your face, sir. You deserve it tonight. Congrats. Who do you want to thank for getting you into that podium seat again?
I got to thank Black Magic Racing, Faith Insurance, ARD, the Bearded Sim Racer, Fielder and Son, Beardflow, Kinetic, and Big Jim Cookies. They're new sponsors this year, so I'm really happy that they're going to be helping us out.
Absolutely. Congrats to you, sir. We will see you pushing forward here later on in this season.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We're going to move on now and talk to second place finisher here, Timmy 3 Wide, and we'll see what he's got to say here about this second place finish here tonight. Mr. 3 Wide, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
How's it going here tonight?
It was a good point tonight.
Absolutely. Well, so tell me this, man. You get rid of Tegan. He has a bad night here. And then this new guy's here, this Kyle Ely. What's going on, Tim?
Well, I'm not going to lie. I've ran an official or 2 with Mr. Eli, and I saw he was in here, and I knew he was fast. So that, to be honest, was not a big surprise how quick he was. Definitely was just a surprise that it was as close as it was with the 3 or 4 of us that kept checking out. It was a good race there in the middle, right when we had that really long green flag run. That was awesome. And we found that we could catch him on long runs, but I'll say it like I've said it how many times now. These green-white checkers don't mean anything. The leader has such a good jump, you got to really fight for second.
Absolutely there. Well, you got to find yourself in first when it happens, Tim. That's what that means. You're not fighting for second. Come on now.
Exactly. You got to be up front when the green-white checker comes out.
I think
if you're not, that's when you got some trouble.
I don't hear, man, I wish I could hear the sound of a train right now, because I think we need a lesson from a teammate here in that Imperial Motorsports, because Thomas ain't going to say that. Thomas is going to say, yeah, on a green-white checker, I'm going to try to go around him on the top, so I can hear Thomas all jacked up right now.
I want to run on the first lap. He got a really good exit of 4, and I didn't, and he just checked out on that last lap.
So talk about the exits of the sets of turns there, because it seemed like the exits of 2 and 4 seemed to be a little bit hairy today.
It was hot and it was slippery. That's the best way to put it. As many times as you and I have talked, especially at like Gateway and everything, that a lot of people have a lot of troubles there, and just that throttle control that in that 74 just is right on. It was a lot harder today. I think we need to bring our Gateway car back and leave this one at home.
There you go. Well, don't make that mistake in the real world here, because I told him on the broadcast, you got something important coming, and hot and slick sounds like you might be setting that car up for about the same deal.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be hot tomorrow. So anybody, just a little plug here, anybody with NBC Sports, and I believe it's NBC Sports Gold, check out, we got opening day for the Indy 500 tomorrow. Practice at 11 to 1 for veterans, 1 to 3 for rookies, and 3 to 5:30 for the rest of us.
My kids are going to hate me. It's going to be on TV all day. I might be late picking up my daughter from school. I don't know. It could happen. Sorry, honey. It's August. It's at time. So congrats.
Is it August yet? It finally is.
It sounds so weird if we said that before. The 74 getting it done here. Consistency is being key here, Tim, and you've got to be one of the most consistent here in this series. Congrats to you. Who do you want to thank for getting it done?
Got to give a shout out to those Imperial Motorsports boys as always. I tried to get some of them to come out and run their first race this season. I think everybody was too busy running other stuff, but hopefully we'll see some more Imperials out on the track here in ECRS. Got to give ECRS thank you again as always. Always a good show with these guys. And as you saw, we had a lot of cars show up today, so hopefully that bodes well for the rest of the season. Definitely puts a little more stress on those drivers running for that championship. And then, as always, Checkers of Wreckers, got to give you guys a shout. Check them out on the podcast, Facebook, and what is it, Sunday, 11:30, depending on how you're feeling.
Yeah,
sometimes you get some special guests, like some IndyCar guys and some NASCAR guys. 2 of us were in it last weekend, myself and Westwood. Always a good time. And I think they're still trying to get to 10K. Are you pretty close yet?
We are very close. Like, we are just a few hundred away now.
So go ahead and go give them a like, give them a follow. Check them out every Sunday.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. Trowbridge. And, man, it's just so much fun to watch that 74 go around.
Yeah, like you said, consistency is key. I learned that the first season with Mr. Ringer, and I learned that last year with Tegan, that sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and take that P2 for the good points day instead of throwing it a little too hard and turn one on that green-white checkered and losing all that gain that you would have had. So hopefully this bodes well for the points. Hopefully that's gaining me a little more of a gap. Unfortunately, with Stillwell missing out, definitely gained a little bit on P2 there. So, but like you said, we got some fast guys that just started this week, so definitely keep an eye on Mr. Eli. And as always, keep an eye out for Downing, myself, and Mr. Tegan.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Tim. It's always fun.
Yes, sir. We'll talk to you soon.
Absolutely. We'll see if the winner, I don't know if I saw him in here or not. I don't think the winner did make it in here. Kyle Eli. Sneaking into victory lane and sneaking off the track here. He's ready to party. He wants to celebrate, so unfortunately, we won't get to speak to Kyle Eli today. But what a run here by these guys over at the ECRS. Thank you all for coming out and tuning in. It's been a blast, and we will do the same thing here tomorrow, so check us out. We got a busy schedule tomorrow, a lot going on Wednesday, so check out CWTV as the NSRL rolls on, and we get underway there at noon Eastern. See you guys. You guys have a fun one. www.bw